how to attract women using fragrance. I'm going to give you the secret coming up. Now that I have your attention, I'm going to tell you some simple things that you can do to give yourself a better chance with attracting the woman of your dreams. Studies have shown that women actually rate how a man smells as the most important factor. I don't know if you guys knew this, is the most important factor in how they select a mate or a man that they want to be with. So we in this fragrance community, we inherently understand the importance, right, of, excuse me, my allergies are acting up today. We inherently understand, right, how important smell is. We get it. But there's actually science behind it. And I've been doing a lot of research over the last couple of years. And I want to start bringing some of that to my videos because I think it can help you in your everyday use of fragrance. And if not, you'll at least find it, I think, hopefully interesting. And if you hate the videos, let me know. Of course, comments below always help me. I love your feedback. But let me get back to this. I don't want to get too much into the weeds and bore you guys with all the science because it can be very dry. It can be very academic. But I've been reading a lot of studies, reports, books. Right in front of me, I have an extremely important groundbreaking study that was done in 2011 by Swiss scientists by the name of Manfred Milinski and Klaus Wedekind. And I have other studies that I've been researching and reading. And I want to bring you and summarize something very quickly to you. Let me get right back to the point, right? We all, of course, love fragrance. And if we're wearing fragrance, wouldn't it be great to have it be liked by the opposite sex or whoever you're trying to attract, okay? There's actually science behind this. Let me get into this, okay? We all have, as human beings, unique smells, or what I call, or what the scientists call, an odor print. Much like a fingerprint, how every human being has a unique, fingerprint, we actually have a unique smell. Just think back to when you were in high school or younger. Think about being in the gym or playing with your friends, playing basketball. Think about the smells that different people, come from. Some people have sweet smells. Some people have sour. Some are more pungent. That is all because we all have, again, our unique odor print. And that's based on, I don't know if you knew this, our immune system. Our immune system is made up of a bunch of genomes which are known as MHC. That's the acronym, the abbreviation. The MHC are a string of essentially DNA genomes that make up each person's individual immune system. But it's very important because that's what gives us our unique smell. Those produce our unique smell, and that's why we all smell different. Now, how do I tie that kind of boring, although I think it's very interesting, science into fragrance and smell and attracting a woman? Well, biologically speaking, of course, humans over all these years, right, hundreds of thousands of years of human existence, have the biological goal is to reproduce and continue your bloodline, right? This is a biological fact that's ingrained into every human being to reproduce and to reproduce with healthy children. So when a woman is seeking out a man that she is potentially going to mate with and have children with, she is seeking out someone that she thinks in her mind, and biologically speaking, will produce healthy children which will last through disease and not have ailments and be strong and healthy. How do you do that? Well, as we all know, the reason why inbred children or inbreeding is obviously bad physically, besides the other implications of that, is because when you have people of the same genes mating, it produces a lot of genetic defects. It's unhealthy. It does not produce healthy offspring. What does produce healthy offspring? Mixed genes, diverse genes, that produces healthy children. So a woman, biologically speaking now, when she's looking for a mate, is looking for someone of a different immune system. Now, you don't know consciously that you're doing that, but they do it through smell. Okay? Key point here, guys. So what does that mean? There have actually been studies done, scientific proof showing that women, when they're doing a blind smell test, when they're smelling shirts of men who have been wearing shirts for a couple days, they actually prefer the smell of men who have the opposite MHC, which is their immune makeup, than their own selves. So again, they don't know why. They just prefer the smells of men with different DNA makeup, the MHC. All right, what does this get to? Let me go back to this study here. What this study proved is that both men and women pick fragrances not based on who they're trying to attract. They actually pick fragrances based on the fact that we are trying to amplify our own unique odor smell. Pretty fascinating, right? So you may not even know this, but the smells that you are attracted to naturally when you go to a perfume store, whether it be, I don't know, patchouli or vetiver or amber or who knows, rose, it's because that fragrance or those notes amplify or remind you of your own unique odor print and smell. And therefore you are, biologically speaking, trying to amplify that because that is now going to attract the opposite sex. Now, let me tie this all up so it's not so theoretical and give you my recommendation and my hypothesis of how you can attract women in a more surefire way with fragrance. When you first start dating a woman, or say you meet a woman, and this is not to be devious or evil, this is just like, it would be like anything else, right? Wearing good clothes that you know a woman likes, finding out the type of clothes she likes, or finding out the type of things she likes to talk about. Find out what fragrance she wears, because if you find out what fragrance she wears or which ones she wears, you'll see the notes. Look for the dominant notes, whether it's rose, patchouli, sandalwood, who knows what it is. And you're going to see, of course, since she is now wearing stuff that's going to promote her own unique smell, you're going to want something that is different from that. Because again, she, in her mind, biologically, without even knowing it, is seeking men that have a different smell than her because you have a different MHC or immune system makeup. So pick notes that are different from hers. So you're not going to want to say pick a same fragrance that smells just like hers. You're not going to pick a unisex fragrance that she could wear and you can wear. You may think, well, because she likes it on herself, she's going to like it on me. That's not the case. It's not the case. Scientifically, the studies are clear. It's been proven. It's science. She's going to seek men who smell different. So you want to find fragrances that smell different. Think about this as a hunch. You know, well, women like female floral perfumes and on themselves, but they like their men to smell manly and masculine. That's like, right? Kind of something we all just assume, but there's science behind it. There's science behind the fact that she wants someone who smells different. So what you need to do is a little research with your woman that you're trying to attract. Maybe it's your wife. Maybe you're trying to be more attractive to your wife. You're trying to heat things up in the bedroom, or you're trying to rekindle some lost love. You know, you're kind of in a rut. Try this life hack, this perfume hack, this tip. Just give it a try. I think you're going to see real results because the science shows it's there. And if you can just figure out what is that smell that she is attracted to, okay, and that's opposite of hers, it's going to work wonders for you in the fragrances that you wear. And it will give you more, maybe different fragrances that you can wear other than the ones you typically do. There you have it. I hope this wasn't too boring. I hope it was useful. I hope you find it informative. It's a little bit of a different video. And I'd love to hear some comments. If you like this video and you think this is useful, I will do more on these scientific topics and how they relate to everyday use of fragrance, because I've been reading a lot about it. I researched it a lot and I have a lot of good information. So if you guys like it, I'll do more of these videos. Just let me know, please. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, I would request that you please subscribe to my channel. It gives me motivation to do more videos like this and other videos. And of course, you can like the video and ring the bell for notifications. This is Joel the Nose, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks, guys.